Hello, this is a quick little demo of how to find good peer-reviewed research articles about your topic. So we'll start out at the DC College Library, where you do have access to resources you probably can't find on the web. I just did a search, Diné College Library, and came to the page that was just up. Once you open the library, you'll come to this page. Let's do an advanced search. And in the advanced search, we can click a few boxes that will help us narrow down the search. So first off, I'm choosing a topic that many of you were kind of looking at. I'm going to choose authoritative parenting. And I'm going to put effect on children. This might be too specific, but I'm going to just try it here. And I'm going to add psychology so it doesn't get us too broad. So those are some terms we can use. Let's make sure they find all of the search terms. And let's click peer reviewed. And if we want to, we can click and add more recent years, which is a good idea. And let me just see here. I think that's probably good. I wanted to see if they had one that searches not just our library, but all the libraries. So let's start our search here. We've clicked peer reviewed and we've added some search terms. And it's going to invite us to, it's treating me as a guest. So we'll probably have to sign in before we can actually download any articles. But here we have something, the effect of timings and timing sensitivity of parenting style on cognitive skills. Well, maybe I think that one's of interest and I want to get this PDF full text. And here's where it prompts me to sign in. For me, my sign-in name is oddly different from my regular login. This might just be because I've been here for a while. Let's see if it'll let me in. And it's saying it's wrong. All right, let me try this again really quickly. If you have this trouble, let me just give one more try here. And okay, it looks like it did let me in. So here we can go ahead. I'll say yes. All right, so here's the article we need. And what you want to do to really see if it's a good one is you want to read through this and see if it's something that is relevant to your topic. That's the abstract that's really important. And maybe this one really isn't very good. But assuming that it's good, let's go ahead and download it. I've clicked on this little download arrow, the arrow that puts it in a box. It always asks where you want to put it. For me, I wish it would always default to downloads, but that's where I'm going to save it. But before I save it, I want to look at this title. This title will not be helpful to me when I try and look at my resources later. So I'm going to change this title. I'm going to do it in the order prescribed by our class. I'm going to first put the author's last name, which it looks like is L-I-E, then a comma and the year of the article. And let's see. And here we learned that it is 2024. And now I'm just going to copy and paste the timing. Now I'm just, oh, it won't let me copy it. I'm going to write then the title. I don't have to write the whole thing. I just usually write some of the keywords so I remember what the article is about. If you do have your folder here in Windows, you can just save it right here. I got rid of that folder that I created just a minute ago for our example. So I'll just go ahead and save it into downloads as I first submitted. So I quit save and now I should have that article there. So one way that you can get articles is to just go to the Diné College Library and do an advanced search. That's what I just demonstrated. But you can also find good articles on the web these days, but it's not all good, so let's be careful. Let's try the same search terms: authoritative, parenting, effect on child. Just leave that right there. And I'll just always add psychology. And now we can come down. So we always first have the AI review, which, it doesn't hurt to read it. You can learn something. It might not be right. Scholarly articles should all be good. Here, this Baumrind is probably really old because Baumrind is the creator of this idea, but looks like she wrote something more right here. Maybe the Steinberg one looks good. We can click on it and see. How can we tell? We can tell because, well, first off, it's going to look like a peer-reviewed article. This one doesn't have all the detailed information. I'm curious about the information at the very top of the page. Oh, here we go. This was published in 1992, it looks like, in Child Development, which is a good place. And so we might download and save this one. So looking right in that first hit under scholarly articles is a good way to get started. Something like Very Well Mined is not a good place. This is just someplace that's sort of sifting through articles and giving it to people, but usually it doesn't have research. If we click on this, we'll just find that it's describing things generally. Let's just see here. Yeah, it looks like this is just a summary of some things that have been read. But one thing that can be beneficial, so this helps you understand your topic, but one thing that can be beneficial is sometimes at the end, you'll find the articles that this person used. I don't see them here, so you cannot use. Oh, here we go. Here are the sources. And sometimes these sources can be good. So these are the sources this person used. Maybe some of these would be good articles for you to use. Very Well Mined isn't a bad place. It's just that what we looked at was not a research article. Talkspace, not a research article. That's a blog. NIH, National Institute of Health. This is probably a good peer-reviewed research article, and maybe this one you would want to get. Some of them you can't download. If you get into a messy place, you really want this one because you like what it says in the abstract, and it doesn't have a PDF download, as this one doesn't. It's kind of tedious, but if you really want to use this article, then you need to, it's kind of annoying that they don't have this, but as far as I can tell, that's the reality. So then you need to copy and paste the article into a Word document and save it as PDF. I'm sure you know what I mean, just copying and pasting it right from the title and then putting in a Word document and save it as PDF. And as always, these references at the end of the article might give you more help. So keep going with finding your articles. I think I've given you at least a little bit of a hint there. I hope that was helpful to you.